All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Listen, are we really free? Is this a real? Is this a free country? Do you feel like? Do you feel like you're free? The way I look at it, the bulk of America, the land of freedom, is confined to debt. Do you feel like you could just do what you want and go where you want, when you want, and you have nothing to answer to? No, you don't feel. Nobody's. Few of us are rich enough to just go do stuff, and even some of us that are rich enough to do stuff wind up back in debt from trying to, I don't know, fit into what rich should look like. So, do you feel free? Like, can you just walk away and just say, you know what, I want to go to see a geyser. I want to go to the Yellowstone. I want to just go to Miami and sit on a beach for a week with no repercussions. Hell no. Not a vacation, just a getaway. And everything costs. Let's be here. You don't work, you don't eat. Everything costs. I get that. But a lot of us are in a rat race. In a rat race, there's the rat doesn't feel free, and the little hamster on the wheel doesn't either. Just running and running and running and running and running. The rat in the maze doesn't really feel free. The bear in the cage doesn't really feel free. The lion in the zoo doesn't really feel free. It's confined through all the rules and regulations. And if you act a certain way, we'll take care of you. If you don't, we won't. But I think everybody could fend for themselves and take care of themselves if they wanted to. We have to have something to pass on. And that's building wealth is different from freedom. Because building wealth comes from the idea that you have to build something that works for you and you don't work for it. But we are constantly working for someone to get to a place where we can work for ourselves. If you're trying to work on wealth, if you're just working to work because you don't work, you don't eat, then you still haven't got to that other realm of, I'm trying to do something else that generates something for me, so I don't have to work for them. But until that happens, we're stuck. And people, and I see the tension in the world because, when you go out, people are upset because they're financially beaten down, because this is not the old days. Inflation makes this time period different financially. Student loan debt makes this different. Child support makes this different. Interest and how it's put into play makes it different. The game is still the same regardless, because this has been going on for centuries. But the way we're living in it now is different, because you can find yourself above water, but the water's like right at your nose. And if your eyes can be above it, but your ass is still gonna drown because you can't breathe through your eyes. So how do you become free? Do you take out a loan, or do you save your money and try to build something from scratch? And because I think to a degree science is a business, but the way we're doing it is business is set up to crush. It's already built, like corporations already built to crush you before you start. So you have to rely to maneuver outside of the matrix, because if you're inside the matrix, you're going to be an anomaly if you succeed. If you're outside, you may have a chance. But at the end of the day, your dreams and aspirations come at a price of sacrifice. And we're not sacrificing for our dreams, and sometimes, the door gets slammed in our faces and we quit. I don't think that's a good idea. I think, if one dream ends, you can start a new one. I don't think you should just dream to be one thing, and if that doesn't fail, like you're a failure for your life. I don't believe in that. I believe, you know, if you give it your all and it doesn't work out, you still gave it your all. Like, everything can't work out for everybody every time. Everybody's not going to get it completely right all the time. But if you're going to be free, we're going to have to free ourselves from dependence. Because, let's be honest, the 9 to 5 life don't seem like it's making most of us feel free. You feel me? I'm out. I think I'm out.